When you listen to the song Elevation by U2, it starts out with this guitar riff that is just absolutely, gut-ripping, bombastic, face-melting. It goes a little something like this. Drums kick in. Well, I'm not going to sing the whole song, but you get the point. It is just an incredible call to action. When you hear that guitar riff, you just have no choice but just to get up on your feet and go crazy. Well, what's even more intense and exciting than hearing that song and getting all excited about it and sing along is hearing the song performed live in an audience in a stadium with about 65,000 other people. I heard and went to a U2 concert back in 2009, and I think it was the 360 tour that they were doing back then. And this is several years later, and I'm still talking about it, so this thing had a huge impact on me. And what was so impacting about this event was when they started playing that song. I mean, pretty much every song, we were all on our feet. I don't think anybody sat down for the entire concert. But for some reason, that song in particular, it got me on my feet in an energetic sense, more so maybe than I already had been. But when you get to the part of the song where they say, elevation, everybody in the entire stadium, we're talking 65,000 people, were shouting with every ounce of energy in their being, elevation. Just losing their voices, everything. People were just freaking out, man. It was so incredible. And what was so mind-blowing about this whole experience was that though there were 65,000 people there, and in that group of 65,000 people, do you think maybe there was people that had different religions and different political views and all these differences? But at that moment, we were one. It was like we were one being. And there was this incredible sense of brotherhood and unity that I have not felt hardly anywhere before. And I think it just goes to show the power of music. Just the power of music to be able to unify people from all sorts of different backgrounds. Like I said, it didn't matter at that moment what color you were, what size you were, whether you were male, female, or not really sure. It didn't matter what religion or faith you belonged to, or if you didn't belong to one. Didn't matter what political party. All that mattered was that we were singing together and just in this energy that was just absolutely mind-blowing. And when we all left the stadium that night, there was this buzz, there was this sense of you felt like you could just walk up to anybody and give them a hug. Like we had just experienced this moment that was really very transcendent. And I think music is a glue that binds people together. I think maybe what music is showing us is that we're not so different after all. Maybe we can do more connecting than we can do criticizing. Maybe more connecting than dividing. Maybe instead of suspicion and disrespect and factions, we could have more support, decency, and friendliness. The possibilities, really, when we stop trying to find all the ways and argue about all the ways that we are different from one another and search for ways that we are like one another and similar, I think the more better off the world is going to be. So hopefully this has encouraged you in some way to think about, how can I rock? Let's call it rock the decency. Let's rock some, I don't know if decency is the right word, but let's just rock being unified with one another, shall we? Hi, I'm Steve Pederson, and I'm on a mission to fill the world with words and music that inspire people just like you to live the most epic and empowered lives imaginable. If you enjoyed the video, please take a moment and subscribe, comment if you'd like, and share the video. I'd love to hear from you, and you just never know who else could benefit from this video. Thanks so much. Oh, what's that? Hang on, we're getting a phone call here on the landline. Hello? It's for you.